NBA season and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard.
And spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
On the wing, Turner. He's covered by Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Shoots from the baseline. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. It's deflected and stolen by Maxey. Embiid with it. Mathurin picks him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
George, no good. Outside, Mathurin. Out to Turner. And again, the turnover by the Pacers. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. And so here is Indiana. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Yabusele. Turner covering. George with the screen on Siakam. Embiid wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Nembhard. Carries it from three-point range.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Maxey with it. Mathurin picks him up. George with the screen on Siakam. Yabusele passes to George. Takes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Maxey. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Yabusele can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Siakam throws it down.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Here's Maxey. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Mathurin playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Here's Siakam. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 3. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. A nice shot by McCain.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team. to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Three-pointer connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Maxey against Halliburton. Abu Saleh kicks to George. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Here's Halliburton. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. 76ers on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin with a screen on Embiid. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Pacers trail by 3. The drive by Siakam. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCain. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by George. Halliburton against Drummond. Halliburton drives in. He gets that one. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
In the corner, George with it. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Harden's checked in for Philadelphia. Indiana also making some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And finished off by Wiseman.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton, you've got to love to play with this guy.
To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Such a wide open look. McCain's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 5.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the paint. Here's Weissman. The second chance effort. McConnell in the corner. Pass to Toppin. Over Martin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Nets. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Lowry. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
3-pointer, Martin. Here's Bona. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Offensive rebound. Mathurin for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nembhard. In the corner, it's Toppin. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Here's McCain. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shot.
All right, fellas. And that'll do it for half.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Paul George in this game, guy, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Is out there with Martin. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Up and in on the layup. Lowry's got the first field goal of the second half for the 76ers.
Well, Kyle Lowry is never going to turn down a chance to get out and run. It pays off in the break.
And he recovers it. Here's Nembhard. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Martin with a screen on McConnell. Inside, and finished off by Martin.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Outside for Martin. Pass to Lowry. From deep. Walker with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Mathurin attacking. Walker's shot is off.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Pacers 4th. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And you know what? These are two of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Boy, the power of Pascal put it on the deck and with authority.
Oubre outside. Pass to Yabusele. Clock at 6. They set the screen. With the drive. Count the basket. Council's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Siakam's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Jackson. Maxey with it, picked up by Turner. Embiid from outside. They get it back. Pass to McCain. Fires for 3. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Kicks it out to Gordon. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. Eric Gordon on the wing. Over Neesmith. The 76ers again can't hit it. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Pass to McCain. Now Jackson. Neesmith covering. Here's McCain. Outside for Jackson. Maxey in the corner. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Halliburton passes to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Embiid and misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Maxey. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the small forward. That one falls.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
The 76ers leading by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Turner. Sinks that one from the post. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And the rejection by Embiid. Pass to McCain. The tray, and Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists now tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off on them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Indiana making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Yabusele, covered by Siakam. From past the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, we know offensively, Benedict Mathurin wants to be relied upon. This guy loves being a consistent point getter for this team.
Nembhard with it. Siakam. It's hauled in by George. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Embiid finds Maxey. And George with the stuff.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Here's Maxey. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by George.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Outside Mathurin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on George.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Three-pointer by Embiid, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reads of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 18. Left side, Mathurin.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. The three from George. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And yeah, thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David All.
matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position. Here's Brunson, following the score by Philadelphia. They set a pick. Out to the wing. The three ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Team foul.
Brunson up top. Fires. High post. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 5.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And it's all from three-point range. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fires the 3. And it's Brunson missing. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And now the Sixers on the break. McCain's shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Brunson finds Towns. And Bridges, here we go. Oh, it's stolen away. Maxey with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Yabusele. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Maxey surveys. The 3 is up. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. He's got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Sixers lead by 4. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to McCain. The 3, George. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Down low. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. George with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. George, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Anunoby. No points so far. Anunoby is screened on George. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Cuts off the pass. Maxey passes to Embiid. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Outside Hart. Bridges outside. Knocks down the triple.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Maxey finds Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
Hart from long range. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. Up 6. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Andre Drummond is out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. And it's good. 2 points. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Outside Hart. It's stolen away. Embiid with it. Hart covering. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Back to Maxey. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Here's George. It's rebounded by New York.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hart passes to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. Towns with a rebound. New York trailing. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's McCain. No points yet. Here's Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Hart finds Bridges. Outside Anunoby. From outside the arc. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 1.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Drummond has a lot of ways to beat you down low. His points are coming deep in the paint now.
Towns for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little, but I love to see him get up.
Unloads. And it's New York scoring again.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
For three, Maxey. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Hart passes to Towns. Hart with a screen on Embiid. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. George, a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Lowry. What if it goes? And that's not gonna go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty...
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes...
And that's it for half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ryan in at the 3. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
Achua. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And Precious Achua plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Drummond. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson with a steal. Payne against Lowry. Payne, a screen on Martin. Outside Payne. Martin against Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Rebound by Philadelphia. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And here's Oubre from the arc. And another miss by Philadelphia.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Payne, pass to Robinson. Crafty move, and the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Lowry against Payne. Now Lowry. Still no points. He takes it in. Out to Oubre. Pass to Lowry. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The Sixers again can't hit.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Back to Achua. Over to the left wing. Achua with a screen on Martin. Now Achua from about 16. Drummond grabs the miss. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. To stop the run. The Sixers again can't hit. New York leading by 3. Here's Ryan. Pass to Achua to the left side wing. Achua with a screen on Drummond. McBride attacking. Here's Ryan. Launches a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the three-pointer goes.
Throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
Payne with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Robinson. Here's Ryan. Up top McBride. He's covered by Oubre. Now here's Achua. Robinson in the post. Drummond's there. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. The 76ers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here. He misses the free throw. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out left to the wing. Gordon with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Doughton. Philadelphia with another miss. Anunoby on the wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Towns can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
2 on the clock. Here's Hart. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over to the wing. Pass to McCain. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's Yabusele. Back to George.
Blocking foul call. Carl Anthony Towns. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to McCain. George with it. Maxey on the wing.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
And it's Maxey missing. Brunson finds Towns. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. Jumps up. So it'll be 2 free throws. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for 2. Paul George. The people is under video review. Under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just 4 to shoot. Maxey, that's good.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Outside Hart. Out to the right wing. Maxey against Brunson. High post Towns. Back to Brunson. That's tipped. It's stolen by Maxey. They've got numbers. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And he gets that one.
Anthony Towns. Assisted.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. For 3, Maxey. Again, the Sixers score.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. Hart passes to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Hart can't hit. And here are the 76ers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. McCain's shot is off. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Knicks trail by 9. Right side Hart. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson with it. Maxey covering. Launches it. The rebound by Embiid. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Outside Maxey. Takes the 3. Hart pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside Maxey. There's the 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Gets the 3 to fall. And And the 76ers lead by 15.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. A rare miss for him. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaFleur.
year.
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And now the New York Knicks starters. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So it's the Knicks now. Here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Brunson, a screen on Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Brunson with a clean look. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Outside Mathurin for the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Anunoby finds Towns. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. Out to Bridges. Brunson scanning the floor. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Hard against Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hart with a screen on Siakam. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Hart against Turner. Hart, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For New York, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Here's Brunson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the lob to Towns. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Towns finds Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's just giving them a gift.
Towns, the screen. Out to Bridges. Shoots over Nembhard. Bridges misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot by Turner no good. The Knicks leading by 8. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Anunoby outside. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Down low, here's Toppin. And Nembhard has it in the corner. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Nemard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hey, Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
To the inside, Toppin takes it out to Siakam. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And Indiana, another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York trailing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Wiseman's checked in for Indiana. TJ McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Wiseman. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. McConnell finds Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Bridges, right side. Pass to Hart. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Nesmith. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Pacers making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Nesmith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brunson outside. Muscling it in, Brunson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Anunoby sends it back. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
And moving along. And that'll do it for...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Walker. TJ McConnell is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the 5. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor.
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Here's McBride. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. There's the three. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. Here's McBride. Dadier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dadier's got his first bucket in this one. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. McConnell with it, working on Payne. Johnson outside. The kick out to Walker. Clock at 6. Bryant with a screen for Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the wing right side. To the middle. Pass to Dadier. Payne with it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Bryant. Here's McConnell. Inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Rising and punching it onto the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Out to the right wing. Here's McBride. Nesmith covering. Back to McBride. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Johnson, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Johnson. Right side to Walker. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Walker. And the Pacers lead by 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Achua, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 5 points so far.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Bryant. And it's Isaiah Jackson in for James Johnson. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Walker kicks to McConnell. Jackson with the screen. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Knicks. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Back to McBride. Pass to Kolek. Jacks up a 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Walker in the post. Defended by McBride. Back to Turner. Here's Nesmith. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Now let's hear what Coach Tom.
Make sure we're talking on defense.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pacers leading by 8. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. Siakam against Hart. Siakam left side. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Brunson finds Hart. Back to Bridges. Cracks in the tray.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Siakam outside. Anunoby against Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And here's Brunson outside. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
To the paint, here's Siakam. Tries again. Another shot. He lays it in. Siakam's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Miles Turner.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Brunson, right side. Launches it. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Back to Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now, here's Hart. Defense right on him. No good with the layup. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with...
Big-time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
Of the athleticism on that finish.
Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Towns for 3. The Pacers pull it in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And finished off by Halliburton.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Inside, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
love about opening day? What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Paul George, Maxey out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
And Maxey, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Nembhard outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Embiid.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Here's George. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Maxey against Halliburton. Clock at 6. It's intercepted. It's Mathurin with a drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Here's Yabusele. Fires the three. Mathurin with a rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Kept alive. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. From deep, the long-distance three is buried. Mathurin's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam with it. There's a screen by Turner. Outside for Halliburton. There's the drive. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Maxey attacking. The layup misses.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Here's McCain. The 3-ball. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam outside. Embiid against Turner. Back to Siakam. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Siakam outside. Back to Turner. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The shot by Nembhard, no good. 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Siakam. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 6.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Maxey, that's good.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers substitution. Number 5, Andre Drummond.
Maxey against Halliburton. Oh, and Turner with a block. Got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana now holding a... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's George. Still without a bucket. Drummond passes to Maxey. For 3, George. Pacers with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Indiana. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Nembhard.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
There's a screen by Turner. Paul George pulls down the board. 76ers trail by 14. Here's Maxey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Paul George. Martin, he's checked in for Drummond. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Martin. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mathurin from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Martin. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And down it goes. 2 points. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 10 points.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Turner finds Halliburton. The open shot, Siakam. Now here's Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Shots good by Mathurin.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Here's McCain. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who's set up as all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And Philadelphia making a change here. 76ers trail by 19. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Maxey on the wing. Rejected by Halliburton. For three, Mathurin. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Wiseman, he's checked in for Siakam. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. From deep, Wiseman fires in the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And it's Lowry penetrating. And here's Oubre from the arc. And he buries his first look.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey folks, thanks for joining. I'm guessing they're getting an earful in that locker room right about now. You got a feel for them.
Yeah, feel for them. We're the ones who's got to watch this.
You kept watching? I was on my tablet, catching up on my favorite shows.
Big fella. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the 76ers. Thanks as always.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre out there with Andre Drummond, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Now the 76ers with it. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Jackson, he's checked in for Bryant. So it's Philadelphia now. Lowry with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Oubre can't hit. Indiana leading by 22. Here's Nesmith. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson. Now here's Walker. Launches it from deep. And Indiana misses again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Outside Nesmith. Fires from deep. And stolen by Jackson. Here's McCain. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, sees the floor well. I mean, Jackson, a fantastic facilitator.
Launches it. Neesmith's shot is off.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
76ers foul.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Doughton comes in for Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. No good on the quick three.
And they've started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Drummond with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. McCain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Here's Martin. Uses the glass on the layup. Martin's got his first points of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
McCain. Can't cash it in from close range. Pacers leading by 22. McConnell outside. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. And here's Shepard for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin, the pass to Drummond. Back to Martin. Here's Yabusele. Walker with a steal. The rebound by Lowry.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Toppin passes to Neesmith. Walker. And here's Shepard for 3. Drains the triple. Shepard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Neesmith on the wing. Down low. Drummond on the double team. Here's Walker. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Walker's got 7 points.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Lowry, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. George, he's checked in for the Sixers. And so McConnell nails them both. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And George with the jam.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
The kick out to Walker. George with a steal. Here's Martin. And it's blocked. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Outside for McConnell. Toppin, a screen on George. Back to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Martin. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. A huge 24-point lead for them. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Maxey, that's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 16.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Nembhard outside. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Maxey attacking.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And the basket by Halliburton.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
It's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Turner, and Embiid with the block. For 3, Maxey sends it home from 3-point land. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Halliburton, good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
76ers trail by 19. Here's George. And George with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Halliburton on the wing. Maxey covering. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
76ers on D. Trailing by 17. A deep 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. It's Mathurin with a drive. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer. Skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Oubre passes to Maxey. That one goes in. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
George's shot is off. Indiana leading by 17. Back to Turner. Pass to Mathurin. 4-3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oubre finds Embiid. Out to Oubre. Off target from outside. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
For 3, George. He buries it from 3.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Pass to Mathurin. Now Turner. Back to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Siakam with it. Here's the 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. It's stolen. Here's Shepard. George defending. Shot's good by Mathurin.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And that one's good.
Assist from Reggie Jackson.
Now here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. And here's Siakam for three. Drills it from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Rich.
I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Abusele out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Brunson the pass to Bridges.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Towns looking around. Brunson finds Towns. Anunoby.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
The offensive rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We know Doris and Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Brunson with it. Maxey covering. Hart, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Yabusele. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now, here's Hart. 5 points in the game. And it's Towns missing. The 3 from George. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby.
What a quick release on Towns' jumper. That makes it hard to contest.
Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Towns kicks to Hart. Drains the 3-pointer. Hart's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Oubre's checked in for the 76ers.
Now the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Now, here's Anunoby.
Out of bounds.
After the miss from Joel Embiid.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 19 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, He's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Maxey. Pass to McCain. Takes a three. Maxey, no good.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Another miss by Maxey.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's McCain. The 76ers again can't hit it. That's a two from Towns. They get it again.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance.
What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. They're the group. New York will start the second.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Towns finds Brunson. Releases. Just his first attempt. The rebound by Paul George.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
And I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been good.
Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead. Embiid from outside. Knicks with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Took him no time at all on that one. Bridges has got 10 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's McCain. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
The 76ers with another miss. New York leading by 14. Shoots the three. Anunoby, no good. The 76ers shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. New York's gotten gold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Maxey. Towns with the steal. Anunoby passes to Towns. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Towns missing. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Bridges misses. The 76ers trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot's good.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Here's Towns. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Maxey. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 5. Maxey, no good. New York shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. From 15 feet away, and there's Bridges on the assist by Hart. Bridges got the lead up to 14 now for New York. Maxey attacking. Missed inside. Right side Towns. Pass to Hart. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. The defense. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the press. And later on, some more NBA action to look for. And that is it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Here's Ryan, defended by George. Shoots it. Ryan, no good. The 76ers trail by 14. Outside, Maxey. Yabusele kicks to Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. A three-pointer is right on target. Yabusele's got the first basket of the third quarter for Philadelphia. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's McCain. Payne covering to the inside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to McCain. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 13. Spins. McBride passes to Robinson. Back to McBride. Lets the 3 fly. And Spona with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The 3 from George. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And it's Payne in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Lowry finds Drummond. Outside, George. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
The Knicks leading by 8. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Achua, the pass to McBride. Fires for 3, sinks the triple. McBride's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
3-pointer, Martin gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the 76ers making a change here. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to McBride. There's a screen by Achua. Pass to Payne. Bridges outside. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 7. Oubre finds Lowry. Here's Council. They get the rebound. Outside for Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Drills the 3-pointer.
Martin, 3 points.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mitchell Robinson out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Here's Hart. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Yabusele.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brunson right side for the 3. There's Here's Brunson from deep.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Yabusele. Outside, George. Outside, Maxey. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And George kicks to Embiid. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. No good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but they're...
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that thing.
Nice.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New York.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl-Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Into the lane. Stolen by Anunoby. Johnson with it. Maxey covering. Anunoby has the open look. Here's the three. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's George, and he lays it straight in. And now that's 11 points for Paul George.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
The 76ers trail by 6. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns is... Brunson takes off. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:21 left in the game. Maxey against Brunson. Now, here is George. Not a lot of room. Bridges dishes to Towns. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Brunson, right side. The fadeaway. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Yeah, we talked about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Misses the 3. Here's McCain. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Out to Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McCain. Nails the triple. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position.
Wow, Siakam. Give that, Nate.
Anunoby finds Towns. Off the mark there with a three. On offense, here are the Pacers. 4-point game. Here's Nembhard. Not going to go that time. Hart with the defensive effort. Anunoby passes to Towns. Outside Brunson. The three is up. And Anunoby gets the three.
Three ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Siakam's got 6.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Kicks it out Towns. Gets a very good look and converts.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Mathurin. And he parries his first look.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns is screen on Halliburton. Brunson on the drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
For 3, Mathurin. The Knicks with the rebound. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Shot's good by Hart.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Brunson against Halliburton. We've got 1:48 left now in the first quarter. Hits the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. From downtown. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. Right side, Brunson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Hart passes to Towns. No good with the triple.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Inside, and stolen by Bridges. Outside Brunson. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He's got 7. Pacers leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby against Matherin. 3-pointer. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. For New York, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Hey, yo, left side Matherin. Just 3 on the clock. And the layup is good. Matherin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials
2 minutes to review the play.
Like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Indiana ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Matherin. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
Quick thinking on the defensive end from Anunoby. Once he gets that steal, he is off to the races.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And here's Turner for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside for Halliburton. Siakam the screen to the paint. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break. Here we go. Anunoby for 3. They get it back. Another shot. And it's Hart laying it in. Hart's got 5 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pacers 4th.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Well, you know, Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
The Knicks with the lead. To the right side. Back to Anunoby. Towns for 3. Matherin with a rebound.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And yep, it's good. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Siakam. And Indiana misses again.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Anunoby. Oh, they get a hand on it. Halliburton with the steal. Now here's Nembhard. He's closely guarded. Halliburton finds Siakam. Beyond the arc. And it's Siakam again missing. Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Brunson. Now Bridges. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Siakam. Indiana with a rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Shots good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Hard against Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To the wing on the left. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front. They lead. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from Quello Halfcourt. Why don't all of you... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Wiseman is out there with Obi Toppin, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. Here's Halliburton, lets the 3 fly, and Mathurin gets it to go on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Robinson, poke loose, pass to Achua. Outside Payne. Here's Ryan. And there's a pick. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Indiana with some changes. Bryant comes in for Wiseman, and it's Nesmith in for Mathurin.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Bryant outside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. The shot by Payne, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Down low. The kick out to Walker for the tie. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Achua with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Payne from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Neesmith. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. New York leading by 3. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brett. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your...
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Here's Robinson, puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Bridges passes to Achua. No good on the triple. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. McConnell outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pacers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Toppin.
Count the basket and the foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And Toppin puts a period on that play. He'll have 1 free throw to go.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's tied up with that one. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana ball.
And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Pistons, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Well, Toppin, a big player that can see over the top of guys. That time a good decision.
Robinson passes to McBride. Back to Robinson. Left side Payne. Gets the 3 ball to go. Payne's got 5 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Johnson for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Robinson. 4 on the clock. He's off on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Of course, wanting to get better from outside the arc, James Johnson realizes he's got to keep making those shot attempts.
Drops in the 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Here's Robinson. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Johnson. Robinson with a double. Shot from 12. Toppin's shot is off.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Payne, pass to Robinson. Here's Achua. Another one falls for New York.
How about the quick shot from Achua, not giving the D any time to react.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the third quarter here. Towns passes to Bridges. 4 seconds left. Here he goes. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
Goes up off the inbound. No luck on that one. It's a tie game in New York. And we're coming right back after this break. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hey, it's all about who's more.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Shepherd. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. So he can't get either to fall. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Indiana making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
For the Pacers, number 43, Pascal Siakam.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Anunoby.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Turner for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Towns. And the three-pointer goes. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
McConnell passes to Turner. Back to McConnell. Now here's Turner. 6 to shoot. Siakam with a screen on Towns. Turner passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Siakam, a guy you do not want to get hot.
Knicks leading by 3. Here's Towns. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Siakam, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hart with it. Turner covering. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
McConnell against Brunson. McConnell, good.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And some changes here for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Brunson against Halliburton. Siakam outside. This one for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. Towns taking his time here. Brunson, a screen on Turner. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Back to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They set the pick. The kick out to Brunson. The 3. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
A huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Nembhard, good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Brunson passes to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Off target with the three. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Halliburton outside. To take the lead. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Back to Turner. Shakes him. Second shot opportunity. The Knicks with the rebound. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Towns is screen on Halliburton. And Brunson, here we go. Towns passes to Brunson. Out to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Halliburton against Anunoby. Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Turner. It's good!
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play. And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
At the line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Siakam. Missed it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. It's stolen by Halliburton. 3-pointer Mathurin. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Outside Hart, just 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Counted from distance. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Yeah, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Siakam for 3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Shot's good by Hart.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Turner, a screen on Hart. Siakam, pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, the impressive playmaking skills of Siakam. Nice pass to set up his teammate.
Anunoby finds Hart. Back to Anunoby. Passes to Anunoby. Back to Hart. The baseline, Jay. Anunoby can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
On defense, the Knicks. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Let's go with a three.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
Nope, 4 for 7 now. Out to Bridges. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Towns, right side. And it's good.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Towns up top. Turner covers. Pass to Brunson. Halliburton with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Siakam. Money!
Rock'em, sock'em, Siakam. That's a big-time play.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Halliburton looking for an opening. To the middle. Oh, off target. And no surprise here at this stage of the game.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we're headed to another OT. A breathtaking defensive stop to stay alive. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. To the left wing. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Bridges. The drive by Nembhard. Stolen by Bridges. Brunson assertive on the take. Kicks it out Towns. Bridges against Turner. Outside Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Brunson finds Bridges. No good from outside. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Brunson on the drive. Towns down low. Working on Siakam. Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Bridges, left side. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Hart. Mathurin against Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. It falls! And that one brings them within one.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Halliburton with the ball. Towns covering. Out to the right wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Hart pulls it in. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. The three. Three-pointer. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam being that guy for this team.
Hart passes to Bridges. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
Here's Matherin. Now Turner. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Here's Siakam off the inbound pass. And Siakam with the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Now a timeout called by New York. 3 seconds left in the second overtime period. Guys, your thoughts?
Not an ideal situation for them. They've got to make a three, then foul, hope for some misses, and make another three.
Robinson for three. No good. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials,